So we have this product that will be in market from March end or April 1st for fracture healing first, because we've done a clinical trial for that, and later on for postmenopausal osteoporosis. So we have something that is made in India and later on will come for women. So what is your take on this?
Congratulations, and I think it's a very good development. It's one more feather in the cap of CDRI and all the scientists here. So I think this is the kind of development we need, because I think this drug that has been made is from natural sources which are available in India.
And also a renewable source.
And renewable. And you have taken it through all the modern methods of evaluation and testing to have reached this point where it can be now used for better bone growth in patients who have fractures, and hopefully for osteoporosis. I think that's a big need in India. Postmenopausal osteoporosis is very, very common, and if this can alleviate that, then I think it would be a very big contribution.
Yeah, it would be something cheap that we would be bringing in India, because we have at present we have only parathyroid hormone that is an injectable form of therapy.
So if it's safer, it's cheaper,
yeah,
and it can be more acceptable to people, I think certainly the trials should be done to prove that it's really going to be effective.
Yeah. And one thing, we'll shift gears now, and I'll ask you that since you recall that 11th of February, UNESCO declared that day as an international day for women and girls for science, basically for STEM as a whole. And we also see that a leaking pipeline is described as the number of women that are present in science and technology. Like it's like 30% all over the world, and I'm sure that India decreases to much lesser percentage than that. And now that you are DG ICMR and you stay there at a position for a long tenure, do you have something in mind, or have you kept some resolutes that what would be done for, or what measures would be taken for women in science? For example, you see that we lack mentorship. We lack role models whom we can look up to.
Yeah, you're very right, and I think it's a slow and steady process. I think things have changed in the last few years, and all the science agencies now, I think, are very aware of this and cognizant of the fact that more needs to be done, and different schemes have been introduced. Like we have a re-entry scheme for women who have taken a break in career because of their family issues. But we can introduce more schemes, but I think we also need to focus on other aspects, as you mentioned, the mentorship, the role models, and we have to start young. So it's not enough to start when somebody is already at a postdoc level. So my hope is that we can start with school students, but particularly with medical students, because I do want to encourage more medical people to come into a research career.
So it is disturbing to see that it's disturbing to see that we have 50% women starting at bachelor's percentage of women being, and then it decreases down to like 28% when you come down, people who are pursuing science or go ahead from this. So as we read the importance of 11th of February, I think we can commemorate later on in coming days to use this day and see that we can improve.
I think so. I think awareness is the first step, and I've noticed that in many committees, for example, you find hardly any women. But now at least people have started noticing that and commenting on it, and there's a conscious effort to change that. So hopefully more and more younger women scientists will get exposure. They'll be on committees, and once they're in decision-making positions, then things start changing. So in the next 10-15 years, I think we'll see a change.
And I think one thing more we would like to extend our help from ICMR versus CDRI is that we have this ACSIR 800 program running over here. And students at while finishing their PhDs, they do surveys around and bring in data for not only for all the disease areas that basically we cover in CDRI. So we thought that all this data that is with us, how about sharing it with ICMR, and it adds to the epidemiological this thing that would be a very
Yes, I think that data sharing and open data resources is another area where we have to work together. CSIR, DST, DBT, ICMR, I think should all come together to have a policy to make data openly available, maybe place it in a repository
Yeah.
for people to use.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much having you here in CDRI. An institute, you head an institute basically, that is an apex institute for biomedical research, not only for non-communicable diseases but also for communicable diseases, and it's the first in the world, I suppose, to be present over here. So we have this product that will be